Main Attraction just recently launched 5 brand new styles with basic caps that are more affordable. Today I'm here to show you Lavish in the color Pepper. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. I am partnering with Main Attraction to bring you this review. I'm really excited. I have all 5 of the new styles and I love showing you brand new styles and all the colors, and I'm just open to reviewing just about anything. And so I'm really thrilled to be bringing you this gray in addition to this new style. I will put a link in the description box to where you can purchase this, maybe a couple of different places that carry Main Attraction. And in this video, not only are we going to talk about this style, but we'll talk about the color. You can find color toward the end, and everything is time stamped in the description box below. Let's take a look at her from all sides. I'm a huge fan of this style. I think it's so cute. If you're into short wigs, I love the length on the top. It is just perfect in my opinion. Short wigs are a favorite of mine for summer especially. The more you can get the hair off your neck and your shoulders and the sides of your face, the cooler the wig will be. And I know that's one of the challenges with wigs because you're putting something on your head. So even a lightweight wig with no Permatease is going to trap a little bit of heat. So low density, short, all of that can really help a lot, especially if you tend to run hot. One of the most common questions I get asked, are wigs hot? And it kind of depends. So basic cap, what do I mean by basic cap? It just means that this is a machine-made cap. It doesn't have any what are called cap features, which generally include a lace front or a monofilament, a mono part. This doesn't have any of that. So it's just got that basic cap. We don't have any lace. You definitely want to wear this with a full bang. It does have open ear tabs, which is going to give you a little bit more airflow there. We have an open extended nape as well. And then we do have Velcro adjusters, and the rest is open wefted. So as caps go, this is a pretty lightweight cap. With all that open wefting, it's going to help a lot with airflow. Because this does have a little bit of Permatease, which I'll tell you about here, it's going to trap a little bit of heat where the Permatease is, which is up here on the top. So we've got Permatease here, and we've got just the tiniest bit of Permatease right here. But there's no traditional poofy pillowy Permatease on the sides. There are crimpy fibers on the sides. So when I put my hand in, I can feel those crimpy fibers, but it's not poofy or pillowy. Just up here is where that poofy Permatease is. And Permatease can be really useful. I love a little bit of Permatease at the crown and at the very top because I like a little bit of volume and lift right there. A lot of us purposely put that in our bio hair. If you have it now, or if you used to have bio hair, round brushing in the back, maybe doing a little bit of teasing. So I really like that, but it's not voluminous on the sides. So it really looks natural to me. Sometimes wigs can look a little wiggy to a brand new wig wear when it's got a lot of volume. I think this has the perfect amount of volume, and it's nice and tapered, layers. I just think they did a phenomenal job with this style. I also love that the bang is not super long. So usually I struggle with bangs on wigs being too long. I have a 2.5 inch measurement from my hairline to where I would want a bang to fall. You can compare that to your own. I just measure from my hairline down to about the top of my eyebrows. So on this one, I don't even have to cut these bangs, which is so unusual. But that's important for you to note because if you have a 3-inch forehead, for example, then these bangs are going to be shorter on you. So while it's a good thing for the widest range of people for bangs to be long on me, if they're perfect for me, that might mean they're going to be a little short for some. But because these are meant to sort of sweep, they've done such a good job of sweeping the bangs, it doesn't lay like a full straight bang. You could do that, and then it's a little too long for me, but it doesn't have to lay that way. So I do think it's going to work for a wide variety of people depending on your own preferences. Let's talk about fit. So I have all 5 of the wigs in this new launch, and the fit has kind of been across the board on these pieces. Even though the caps are like almost exactly the same, they aren't fitting the same, which I find really interesting. This wig is fitting me really well. Like, I am not getting a ton of extra cap up here. It doesn't feel super loose on me. I have cinched it in. I would say this is running closer to average, potentially even a little smaller than average. Whereas a wig I just reviewed from this collection is running large, like average large. It was huge on me. So fit is not necessarily going to be the same across the board. I think some of it has to do with the fact that these brands do carry multiple types of caps and they're not all going to fit exactly the same, but also how it was constructed, the hair, how the hair was sewn into the cap, how much hair it has, all of that will impact it. So it's tough to make a blanket decision about whether or not a whole brand fits you, which is why I talk about fit in all of my reviews so you can make a really good decision. All my measurements are below. I have a pretty average petite head size, and this wig fits me really well. A little bit big, but not nearly as big as some of the other brands that run average. So if you're used to some main attraction wigs running more average large, this one is not doing that. And overall, I said it a couple times, I really think this one is cute. I really do. And this one does come in some other colors, so if this color isn't your cup of tea, you might be able to find a different color that is, because I do think it's worth checking out if you like short wigs. That leads us to color Pepper. So this is a gray brown mix is what they're calling it. I'm not sure if I fully agree with that. Now, I don't know that this is aptly named. When I see Pepper and when I think of Pepper, I do think of something a little bit darker than this one. This is very silver. Very, very, very silver. Heavy, heavy, heavy on the silver. And I also, when I hear Pepper, I think of like a darker color as the sprinkled in. So a lot of times you can get grays that have more of a brown base. You can get grays that have, you know, if the hair was blonde, it's more of a white. And then you can get grays that have more of a dark brown, almost black base sort of sprinkled through. I'm not seeing any of what I would consider traditional Pepper. And I'm not really seeing much brown. So if you like a gorgeous silver, that's what this looks like to me. A really beautiful silver. It's that kind of hair that, like, when you start to turn gray and you get a little jealous of the women whose hair silvers as opposed to gets a little mousy, this is a gorgeous silver. It's going to be so much more vibrant in here than outside, and that's just kind of how color works. So let's get outside, and you can see it outside and then decide if this is the right color for you. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you soon. We have direct sunlight, no clouds, and it is directly overhead right now. There you go. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.